Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the chemical properties of haloarenes. Haloarenes undergo nucleophilic substitution reactions, electrophilic substitution reactions, and reacts with the active metals. Now, if we compare the reactivity of nucleophilic substitution reactions for the haloarenes, haloarenes undergo these reactions to little extent in comparison to that of haloalkanes, or we can say that haloarenes are less reactive toward nucleophilic substitution reaction than the haloalkanes. Now, it can be attributed, or we can just explain it through the reason of resonance, right? Due to resonance, student, the in haloarenes, the C dash X bond which will undergo the substitution, right, at the halogen point, attain the partial double bond character, right? So just have a look on the board that topic is haloarenes are less reactive toward the nucleophilic substitution reaction than haloalkanes, and it is because of the first reason is due to resonance, right? Partial double bond character is gained by C dash X bond, and hence the cleavage or the breaking of it becomes difficult. Right? Now we will just try to see that how through resonance the double bond character will arise. So let's draw the structure of benzene here, and this is the fluoro group. You know that halogen has got the 3 lone pairs on it. So the lone pair on the halogen atom will undergo conjugation with the benzene ring. As a result, I have taken Cl here. You can directly put here X also. So you can see here that the C dash X bond has got the partial double bond character, right? So this is the structure. Then further you can draw the resonating structure of it. So in the resonating structure, you will find that the C dash X throughout is getting the double bond on it, right? So the next resonating structure, this is there. So you can see that throughout the resonating structure, it is gaining the partial double bond character, right? So as a result, the haloarenes become less reactive toward the substitution, nucleophilic substitution reaction, because the nucleophile is going to replace this halogen atom, right? Substitution reaction. Now, the second reason we can relate it with the due to hybridization. Now, the hybridization, it is, if you just see any of the haloalkane, right? In haloalkane, the carbon of C dash X bond student is sp3 hybridized, right? As a result, student, it has got the S character, which is coming to be how much? Nearly 25% S character. Now, if you see the haloalkane here, the halogen, the carbon holding the halogen, this is sp2 hybridized, right? In haloalkane, that means the carbon holding the halogen atom is sp2 hybridized, and hence it will have 33.33% S character. Now if you compare the S character, so where do we have greater S character, student? It is in the haloarenes, the S character is maximum. So S character is maximum in haloarenes, and hence the carbon will be more, right? Hence the carbon of C-X will be more electronegative and will hold the shared electron pair more tightly toward it. As a result, C-X bond length shortens and bond strength increases, right? So due to the increase in S character, the carbon of C-X bond will be more electronegative than in the haloalkanes, and as a result it will hold the shared electron pair more tightly toward it, right? And hence the bond length going to shorten up and the bond strength will increase, and students, the bond strength will increase, so the substitution will become difficult, right? You can also give the reason of polarity also, that the C-X bond in haloarene is more, we can say, is polar, is, if the C-X bond in haloalkane, student, the halogen atom, right, the polarity, it is more electronegative, but if the C-X bond, carbon is also showing the electronegative nature with respect to that of the halogen, right? Carbon, because of sp2 hybridized carbon atom, is turning electronegative. Halogen is also electronegative. As a result, the polar nature in haloarene gets reduced, and therefore the substitution also gets effective, right? So hence we can conclude that the haloarenes will not easily show the nucleophilic substitution reaction. Yes, there are examples where they show it, but that too under the drastic conditions. That means at elevated temperature and high pressure. So students, next we will see the reactions where the haloarenes are undergoing the nucleophilic substitution reaction. Yes, so nucleophilic substitution reaction, first one we will see the reaction of haloarenes for the formation of phenol. So this is, let us take chlorobenzene NaOH solution, right, at about 623 Kelvin temperature and 300 atmospheric pressure. So you can see the reaction condition here, student. It is very drastic condition, or the temperature drastic means a severe condition which can't be easily obtained. 623 Kelvin and 300 atmospheric pressure. Here the reaction is carried out. At first step we get sodium phenoxide form. This is sodium phenoxide. Now this on acidification with dilute HCl will give phenol, right? So on acidification we will obtain the phenol, and this reaction, student, is known as Gauss process, right? Now student, here let us first complete the reactions, and then I will tell you that how the effect of substituents going to just have an effect on the reaction conditions. Now let us first complete the reactions which they are going to show. Formation of cyanobenzene. Now here chlorobenzene plus NH3 in presence of copper cyanide CuCN. Hope so the board is clear to you, right? So we don't have in presence of pyridine at 475 Kelvin. Okay students, here just a small correction is there. We will not write here ammonia, it's just copper cyanide, right? CuCN. We will get cyanobenzene here plus CuCl2 formed, right? So accordingly this is cuprous halide which will be formed, but main here is the cyanobenzene, right? Now it is just similar to that of the alkane nitrile which was getting formed. This is Cl, right? So here if it is copper chloride formed, so for that it will be this way, right? Now the cyanobenzene again can be used for the further preparation. That means if we get a partial hydrolysis in presence of concentrated HCl, that time we will get benzamide form of CONH2. This is benzamide, and if this is the partial hydrolysis, and if the complete hydrolysis takes place in presence of dilute HCl, that time we will get benzoic acid form. This is benzoic acid form. So cyanobenzene on complete hydrolysis will give benzoic acid, and student on reduction it will form, here it is CH2 NH2, that is benzylamine is formed, right? Hope so the board is clear and the words you can read it properly, clearly. So it says cyanobenzene on partial hydrolysis will give benzene with having the substituent CONH2, and on complete hydrolysis it will give, with dilute HCl it will give benzoic acid, and on reduction, right, if we carry out the reduction of cyanobenzene it will give benzamine, BENZYL AMINE. Here it is dilute HCl and this is amine AMINE. Right? Now student, aniline can also be formed from the haloarine, from the chlorobenzene. Formation of aniline. So here it is chlorobenzene with ammonia reaction in presence of copper oxide at 475 Kelvin temperature. We get here an aniline form. This is there. We get the aniline formed here, right? So these are the common reactions or which the haloarenes will undergo to substitute by through the substitution reaction. Right. So here you can just get it noted down, student, and for here, student, there will be one hydrogen released from here, and oxygen was also here. So I have to write here water also, right? So it is Cu2, right? Here we have got two copper chloride. This is there, and this is chlorine, so this is chlorobenzene, and this is the aniline which is formed out, and you can just balance the reactions, right? But the water will be also a side product which will be obtained here. Now students, the next we are going to discuss is the effect of substituent on the reactivity of haloarenes for SN1 reaction, right? That is, what is the nature of the substituent on the benzene ring or on the haloarenes, right? If it is electron withdrawing group, if it is linked to the benzene ring, student, it is going to increase its reactivity for the substitution reaction, nucleophilic substitution reaction, and it will, we can say, reduce the condition, reduce the temperature for the at which the reaction is taking place. Now you can see on the board here that the first reaction first, that we have taken chlorobenzene NaOH in presence of dilute HCl, it will undergo the reaction and we are getting the phenol, right? This step we are getting, and the condition was 623 Kelvin and 300 atmospheric pressure. But in the presence of the NO2 group, which is an electron withdrawing group, right, the reaction condition, you can see the temperature has lowered down. It has lowered to 443 Kelvin. The reaction will take place and we will get the compound orthonitrophenol formed. And you can see that the substituent has played a very important role in lowering down the condition. Right, now just have a look on the, if we get one more substituent added to it, definitely it will be EWG, that is the electron withdrawing substituent group is there. So earlier we had NO2 here, now we are going to add NO2 here, right? So the reaction now, student, will take place at 368 Kelvin. And this is OH group, this is NO2, and this is NO2 here. So here I come with respect to it 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 2,4 dinitro phenol, which will be formed. Now if we get one more NO2 group added here, student, right? If one more NO2 will be added here, this is here, this is NO2, and one more NO2 is added here, right? So that time, simply in presence of water only, that means simple on hydrolysis reaction with water, it will get changed into 2,4,6 nitrophenol, that is picric acid. 2,4,6 trinitrophenol, also called picric acid. Right. So you can see here that the substituent plays an important role to on the reactivity of haloarenes. So if it is an electron withdrawing group, student, it is increasing its reactivity for the nucleophilic substitution reaction by letting the reaction condition to get a little bit less drastic, right? To be more visible. Right. Now we will discuss that the EWG is the electron withdrawing group. If you see that in the examples, we have placed a nitro group either at the ortho position or student at the para position. So electron withdrawing group plays its effect only at ortho and para position and not at the meta position. So you will see it through by drawing the diagram, not drawing the diagram, sorry, but just writing down the resonating structure. So we will say that the EWG, that is electron withdrawing group, we can say increases the reactivity if present only at ortho and para position. Right? Now let's draw first the resonating structure where the electron withdrawing group student is present at the ortho position. So here you can see that the EWG, that is the electron withdrawing group, is present at the ortho position. Right? So this is a nucleophile which is going to attack it. So when the pi electron will be pulled by this NO2 group carbon here, under the influence of this electron withdrawing group, it will be pulled by the carbon which is holding this nitro group. Right? There will be it will be in this way, Cl here, and this is the nucleophile which is present here. Now here student, we will get the negative charge on the carbon atom which is holding it, right? The negative charge students will go on this carbon atom which is holding the NO2 group, and finally it will be pulled by the NO2 group. So here this is their O negative and this is also O negative. It will be in this way student, the electron cloud is being transferred to this carbon and finally it is being pulled by this nitro group. Right, now later next we can have that this electron will again return coming back toward, right, this will get the positive charge, now it will be returning back, and this is here, this is the nucleophile here, right, again the same situation here will be there, double bond, and this is O negative, right, and it will be again, if this is coming here, right, and this positive charge will be removed from here and it will be again pulled by toward the benzene ring, right. So we have to, this is there in this way, so it will be again returning in conjugation here, so positive charge here, so it will be coming here, and then this electron cloud pi bond will be in this way. So what I want to tell you here is that when the nitro group or the electron withdrawing group is at the ortho position, the carbon holding the nitro group, it is just pulling this pi bond will be on that carbon, and finally it will be pulled toward the nitrogen, right? And then you can draw the further resonating structure, right? You can just draw the further, that means now the other resonating structure students will be coming here and this will be in this way. So it will be Cl nucleophile here, this is the NO2 group, double bond O negative here. Now it will be this way, we get in this way. These are the resonating structures, and main thing is that the nitro group at the ortho position is just getting in conjugation with the electron of the benzene ring, right? But student, if the nitro group is at the, similarly will happen when the group is at the para position. So you can draw for it, right? Now when the electron is at the meta position student, it is present here, right? Just we will see here whether it is coming on that carbon or not, right? It will be in this way. Finally, right? So you will get the negative here. Rest is remaining here. Till now it is remaining same. Now it will come here, student, to form a pi bond. You can just see the movement of the pi bond here. This is coming here. You can see that this is N double bond O and this is O negative. This pi electron, it is just moving to this carbon atom. It is not coming on that carbon atom which is holding the NO2 group. Right? So, as a result, what will happen? It will not play its role on increasing the reactivity of the halogens. Right? It will be this way. So you can either put the electron pair below the negative charge, or you can simply write it. So you can see that the nitro group, and when it is at para-meta position, the electron of the benzene ring are not coming on that carbon which is holding the NO2. As a result, the structures, or we can say the compound will not be stabilized, will be less stabilized, or the carbanion will be less stabilized, right? Whereas when it is at ortho or the para position, student, that time the substituent is going, the electron withdrawing substituent is going to stabilize the carbanion by getting one more resonating structure added to it, as the electron pair on the carbon atom holding the nitro group will hold that pi electron, and as a result it will be coming in conjugation with the nitro group, right? So for today this much.